What up, YouTube? It's your boy Jarrell coming to you from Colossal Boxing Talk, and today I want to give you my post-fight thoughts on the rematch that took place last night between Manny Pacquiao and Timothy the Desert Storm Bradley. First off, I want to give congratulations to Manny Pacquiao on an impressive victory over Bradley, where he won a unanimous decision. He was the better man that night, better fighter, and he deserved a decision like he should have been awarded in the first fight. In Bradley's case, I was disappointed because in my prediction video and Keys to Victory video, I stated that Bradley would have to jab more, feint, and set traps for Manny Pacquiao to come in reckless, where he can counter him with left hooks and right hands. He didn't do that. He had success early. I gave him round 1, 3, and 4. I think I might have gave him round 6, but that's the only 4 rounds I could give him. Manny Pacquiao fought a better fight. He wasn't as reckless as he has been in previous fights. It was controlled aggression. He threw more punches. He fought the entire round, each round this go around against Bradley. Bradley in the 3rd round hurt Manny Pacquiao with the right hand, and I guess that might have went to his head because, you know, as the fight wore on, he just started to slowly abandon his game plan, which worked very good for him early. He started swinging. He went right hand crazy. He fought like he was some big power puncher, which he isn't. And he relied on power that he didn't have to try to get a victory, which could have been, you know, so much easier if he had stuck to his game plan that he came out the gates with. He should have used his jab more. I stated in my prediction video that he should circle to Manny's right and avoid the straight left hand and take his chances with Manny's right hook. But Manny, to his credit, he used his jab more in this fight than he did in the first fight. And he set up, you know, his straight left shots off of his jab. Key point in the 2nd round, he threw a beautiful power jab followed by a beautiful powerful straight left hand that, you know, that punished Bradley, and Bradley just couldn't seem to get out of the way of the left hand, straight left. Then he fought off the ropes. That's uncharacteristic of Tim Bradley, who usually likes to keep the fight in the middle of the ring. Most of the times you see him fight off the ropes is when he's hurt, like in his fight with Provodnikov, where he was fighting off the ropes because he was, you know, severely hurt in that fight. But, you know, he taunted Manny Pacquiao too much. He didn't do enough fighting. It wasn't that Manny Pacquiao was, you know, punishing him so bad like the first fight, or, you know, it seemed like the first fight. It was just that he was more active, and Tim Bradley simply didn't throw enough punches and to, you know, get the decision this time. He stayed on the ropes too much, and, you know, he just didn't box. He didn't counter as well as I thought he would be able to, and he was kind of a stationary target, whether that's due to a calf injury he said he sustained during the fight, or it's just Pacquiao neutralizing him and having him have to second guess himself. But Pacquiao, he did what he had to do. He did what I said he had to do in this fight better than he did in the first fight. It was simply, you know, he threw more power punches. He threw punches with intent to, you know, knock out Bradley. But, you know, Bradley's a tough cookie to crumble. So, you know, he's not gonna get out of there easy. It'll take some punch that he don't see coming to get him out of there. And, you know, he's a tremendous fighter with tremendous will, and, you know, he won't go out there easy. So, you know, I'm disappointed in Bradley, but it wasn't a 10-2 fight by no means of imagination. It was an 8-4. You can argue 7-5, but Manny Pacquiao won in this fight 8-4. On my scorecard, he was the rightful winner, and now he moves on to a potential 5th fight with Manuel Marquez, or a fight with Mikey Alvarado, depending on who wins that fight. So the winner of that fight will become the mandatory opponent for Manny Pacquiao. So we'll see. Hopefully, the Bob Arum and Oscar De La Hoya and Richard Schaefer can come to their senses and and come back to the negotiating table and negotiate a fight that we still want to see, and that's Floyd Mayweather Jr. versus Manny Pacquiao. But you know, we should see what happens with that. But like I said, Pacquiao showed that he's still an elite fighter. I still think Bradley's an elite fighter, but once he learns to consistently fight like he did in the Marquez fight and some of his other fights early on in his career, he'll be better. He'll be better off. He'll be better served that way. He cannot fight like Mike Tyson and punch like Sweet Pea. It just makes no sense. He needs to stick to boxing, and that way he'll be successful. He cannot knock out people. You know, he doesn't have the power, and there's nothing wrong with that because Floyd doesn't have the power. Sweet Pea didn't have the power. There's a lot of fighters that do not possess, you know, power like that, like a Hearns or like a Pacquiao or Golovkin. So, you know, stick to what works for you best, and that's boxing, and he'll be better served throughout the rest of his career. But those are my post-fight thoughts on last night's rematch between Manny Pacquiao and Timothy Bradley, which Manny Pacquiao won a unanimous decision. Don't forget to comment in the comment section below. Tell me what you thought of last night's fight, about Manny Pacquiao's performance, and about Tim Bradley's performance, and what do you see next for both fighters. Don't forget to like, comment, and to subscribe to Colossal Boxing Talk. Go also like us on Facebook at Colossal Boxing Talk, and go follow us on Twitter at Colossal CBT. Until next time, I'm out. Peace.